Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of April 2nd. We got the first full week of April, and as always, we'll start with the Mythic plus affixes. This week we have Fortified, Sanguine, Grievous, and of course Reaping. So, again, not too awful of affixes, not too awful of a combination at least, you could say. So, yeah, pretty good week. We've had a lot of those lately, it seems like. So again, I'll say it one more time: Fortified, Sanguine, Grievous, and of course Reaping. Now, as for what's going on in the game, much like last week, we are still in that kind of a lull period before the next bit of content hits, which is the Crucible of Storms on the 16th. But this week we have the uh, Pet Battle bonus event. This this is usually the week right before a content comes out, but this is actually 2 weeks before. But so again, it has a niche audience, but not really for me. And there's also a PvP brawl this week, the Deep Six. That one's not too bad actually. It's one of the funner ones, in all honesty, and easier to win. You have a little bit more control if you're a good player. We do have the March of the Tadpoles on Friday. I can't remember if I've done this or not. I believe I have. If I might at least go check it out if I'm able to on Friday. It's on the 5th. If I'm able to, I might go check it out and at least do a video on it if I haven't done it before. I guess I really won't know until I get there. Other than that, we do have the fair technically starting this week. It's the first Sunday of every month, so towards the back end of this week. That's again good for leveling alts and getting professions up and things like that. So that's about it. What's going on in the game? Me personally, I'll just be trying to level my alts. Rating, of course, we are finally 7 of 9 in Mythic, so we have some decent progression on Stormwall. So honestly, I don't see that being a huge issue for us overall, because we at this point we overgear stuff. So that first boat phase is pretty simple. It seems like, at least with the amount of gear we have. So hopefully get that down and can just start working on Jaina before the next raid comes out. So get that cutting edge. So obviously I'll be raiding, leveling alts. I've been trying to farm gold lately. If you want to do something interesting that I'm also doing, I've been farming old men a lot. I've always wanted to get the miner's hat from there. It can sell upwards of, if you're on the right server at the right time, you can sell it for millions, but more likely probably like 500,000 gold. But anyway, it's a high ticket item, and I've been running old men trying to get that. I'm not someone who's going to run something 100 times in a day. I don't have time for that. But I might run it like 5 times or something, and hopefully get it. I've gotten a couple good blue items, sell for a few thousand gold, but still haven't quite I haven't got that miner's hat yet. So I really want to get that. It's one of the items I've never gotten before. Like, I've at least gotten the Shadowfang blade before. I didn't know he was even rare. I probably vendored it. This was back like in original OG classic. So I didn't know anything. I didn't know better back then at all. I didn't look anything up. So I don't really I didn't really have any reference to know that it was valuable. But and it, of course, value has changed over time as well. So I've definitely been farming old men. Farming old stuff in general is just kind of fun, especially on Demon Hunter. If you want to, if you could pick a class to go farm old crap with, do Demon Hunter. You can span some gaps that weren't necessarily meant to be spanned. Like maybe like a rogue sprinting could span it, or a druid or something could do it back in the day. But Demon Hunters can easily do it. So it's just a lot of things are skippable. You dash through the whole dungeon or raid. My advice is go Demon Hunter with that glaive toss to hit stuff at range and stuff. It's pretty quick and pretty easy. So that's what I've been doing. That's probably what I'll do this week again. Kind of focus on that in this lull period. Just trying to make some extra gold. It's always good to have gold. I've definitely spent more of this expansion than I've made, so it would definitely be good for me to do that. So yeah, that's about it for this one. Please subscribe. Helps me out a lot. And everybody have a good one.